Hello dear students, you are welcome to online school. The topic of our lesson today is healthy habits. Do you have healthy habits?
Match the pictures with the questions. Then answer the questions for you.
Do you take regular exercise? Do you have a healthy diet? Do you take the stairs rather than the lift? Are you a couch potato? Do you play a sport? Do you take regular exercise? Do you have a healthy diet? Do you take the stairs rather than the lift? Are you a couch potato? Do you play a sport?
Here are some constructions for giving advice. 1. Should plus verb. You should have a healthy diet. 2. Why don't you plus verb? Why don't you take up a sport? 3. It's a good idea for people plus to plus verb. It's a good idea for people to use the stairs. 4. How about plus verb plus ing? How about cutting down on sweet snacks? Now, let's practice. Do the task.
Complete the sentence with the correct form of the verb in the box. Note that one verb is used twice.
Play, take, eat. You should eat healthily. Should plus infinitive. 2. Why don't you play football? Why don't you plus infinitive. 3. It's a good idea for people to take the stairs. It's a good idea for people plus to plus infinitive. 4. How about eating fewer sweet snacks? How about plus verb plus ing?
Complete the chart.
You should plus infinitive. Why don't you plus infinitive. It's a good idea plus to plus infinitive. How about verb plus ing? You ought plus to plus infinitive. Remember these rules for giving advice.
Read and choose true or false.
The fun theory. We hear advice all the time about healthy living. You should have a healthy diet, people say, or why don't you take up a sport? But it's not always that easy. Sometimes we don't have time, or maybe we don't like sport. Perhaps you prefer being a couch potato. This is where the fun theory and organizations set up in Germany come in. They try to think of ways of making our lives better and more fun at the same time. Instead of saying, it's a good idea for people to use the stairs, they said, How about making it more fun to use the stairs? And it worked. In a subway in Sweden, they made each stair sound like the key on a piano. So, as you walked up or down the stairs, you played the piano. People stopped taking the escalator and started walking up and down the stairs instead. It was fun and healthy, and nobody was given any advice. Mark the sentences true or false. We don't hear enough advice about living healthily. It's false. The Fun Theory subway was in Germany. It's false. It was in Sweden. They made the subway stairs sound like a piano. It's true. More people started using the stairs. It's true. Do the next task.
Complete the sentences offering advice. Then listen and check your answers.
Should, you, exercising, about, idea, ought.
You should have a healthy diet. Why don't you take up a sport? It's a good idea for people to use the stairs. How about making it more fun to use the stairs? You ought to walk more. Start exercising more.
Work in pairs. Take turns to ask the questions and give advice if needed.
Do you have a healthy diet?
No.
You should try to eat fruit and vegetables every day.
Use this question and ask to each other. Do you play sport? Do you have a healthy diet? Are you a couch potato? Do you take the stairs rather than the lift? Do you take regular exercise? And finally, some tips for you. Start taking up a sport. You ought to have a healthy diet. You shouldn't become a couch potato. It's a good idea to take the stairs. How about taking regular exercise? Thank you for your attention. Goodbye.